Let's talk about the momentum and impulse of this fast moving car. Momentum is a mass times velocity. It's a quantity of motion. It tells the story about how much force will be applied at the time of impact. It depends directly upon mass and velocity. While impulse is the change in momentum, actually the product of force and the time in which the force is applied, but the change in momentum can be equal in two different scenarios depending upon the two different values of force and the time interval. Let's explain it. Here we take two similar but different scenarios. The initial momenta are 2 into 10 raised to power 5 kilogram meter per second. In both the cases, the final momenta are 0 kilogram meter per second, and the change in momentum is minus 2 into 10 raised to power 5 kilogram meter per second. But here is the twist. The time interval for case 1 is 5 seconds, and the time interval for the change from a non-zero value to a zero value is 50 seconds. Calculating the values of force in this case, initial, we get minus 4 into 10 raised to power 4 Newton. While in case 2, dividing the change in momentum over the time interval, we get minus 4 into 10 raised to power 3 Newton. Now just compare these two values. The force in case 1 is 10 times greater than the force in case 2. And the major factor for this is the time interval. This is the 5 seconds interval and 50 seconds interval. So as I mentioned that 30 Newton second is the change in momentum in both the cases, but it can be achieved with a 10 Newton into 3 seconds and 15 Newton into 2 seconds. In this case, the situation is same. The change in momentum in both the cases is same, but the time interval is different, so which changes the force at the ratio of 10 times. So out of these two cases, the case number 1 is actually an impulsive behavior. So impulse is actually a force applied for a very short interval of time as given in this picture, when fast moving cars crash suddenly and stop in no time. Thank you.